Greetings, people. I thought maybe I'd start showing you some of the old guns I had bought back before I got into my USPSA shooting. But yeah, I started buying guns about maybe 25 to 35 years ago, mostly hunting rifles and stuff like that. So this is something that I had bought for $100. This is a Browning SA-22. The original rifle by John Browning was produced, I believe, starting in 1914 in Belgium, and they were made in Belgium up until the 70s, and then they went to Japan. So the ones in Belgium that were made in Belgium were actually, blued, walnut, all this engraving, and they came in 4 different grades of engraving, was hand engraved. Once they went to Japan, I believe they were laser engraved by machinery, but paid $100 for this gun. It is now considered a classic. It is not bored for a scope, but it does have an adjustable rear sight, and it has the little hoogie dungy down here that you push it back in. Let me see if I can get this right, and I apologize, I haven't done this for a while, but you can disassemble this little monster by pushing that forward. Yeah, oh, that's right. You have to pull the ejector back, and that takes apart. And what you can do is when you put it back together, you have to make sure you have this thing all the way in. Push it till it clicks, and then you take this little thing on the top here. It's got like a rotary nut, and you can tighten it up until it's there, and then you're done. And it's just a nice, cool little rifle. You can see the engraving there. It has a downward injector, which people at the time used to talk about it going down into your sleeves. They said don't wear long sleeves and stuff like that, but I love it. 22 long rifle, typical safety. And like I say, last I saw, I think these are going for maybe $1,200 to $1,500, depending on the quality of them. This will stay in my family, but again, this one was made in Belgium. And as far as the way that you loaded it, the original ones, and I don't know how long they did this, you actually loaded it through somewhere in here. It was on the top, and the unit went in there. On this one, what you do is you take this spring out of the back, and then you can put 10 rounds of 22 long rifle in there. And then once they're in there, of course you want to hold it that way so they don't fall out. And then you take this thing, you put it in. It's got that spring on the end, pushes them in. You twist it, so it's like so. And then you just fire away. Wish I was out. Oh, there you go. There you go. Wish I could do it. And then it's funny. It's the way that's your that's your way of engaging it. Seems kind of funny. I don't know how well you can see that little thing there, but this rifle's cool. It's one of those things, like I say, I just bought it. I'm going to keep it, pass it down through the family. I don't know what grade. I would call this maybe a B grade, for lack of a better word. It has no nicks. I am not going to refinish it. But it's fun. But like I say, this is the Belgian model, which was made before 73 or 74. Again, they're now made in Japan. Nice looking walnut. Like I say, the engraving back when they were made in Belgium, like this one was done by hand. And they had gold inlays and all kinds of stuff that was really pretty cool. But if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me. But this is one of many guns I've got up my gun safes that I had started to purchase maybe 35 years ago when I got into guns. And that's about it. But I find it very, very interesting. The Browning, it's what, SA-22, shoots long rifle. And it was the first of its kind. First 22 ever in single action. That guy, John Browning, that SOB, that guy knew how to do it. So I hope you kind of enjoyed it. It's just kind of old school, but I mean, this gun is designed basically over 100 friggin' years ago. And it still works great, man. I'd like to go out and shoot Steel Challenge with it, but you're not going to keep pumping rounds into this thing for all the different Steel Challenge things, but it would be fun. But again, this must be a pretty old one. I'll have to check the serial number because, again, it is not tapped for a scope. But I like it, and I thought you might get a kick out of seeing it. So that's it. Thank you. See you. Bye.